Let's do a quick dive into the ending of The Night Agent Season 2, including the fate of Peter and setup for Season 3. Spoiler warning if you haven't seen The Night Agent on Netflix. First is Victor Bala's revenge scheme. He's the former leader of an unnamed, likely Eastern European Western Asian nation, who was arrested for war crimes. Bala sits in a prison in The Hague, jailed by leaders of the United Nations. He instructs his UK-educated son, Tomas, and ever-loyal nephew, Marcus, to attack the UN with a poisonous experimental gas called KX. This is the same gas he claims the US sold him, which he used while in power. The plan is to hook up the KX to the ventilation system in the UN, which will go off at certain level of energy usage. Basically, once enough people use electricity in the building. Their goal is to have the gas release while the assembly meets to carve up the nation Bala once led. Some seriously vindictive retaliation. The authorities arrive in time to evacuate the building and stop the gas. In a last-ditch effort, Marcus tries to do the same thing in Tomas's building, but Peter and Rose stop it by setting a fire and shutting the AC system down. Bala's plan is foiled and his family dead. Next is Jacob Monroe's manipulation game. He is an information broker. He buys and sells sensitive intelligence to any interested party. He's got informants and connections everywhere, FBI, CIA, French intelligence, etc. He helped the Iranians out and worked with the Balas. The key for Jacob is that he isn't directly involved. The game is to gather and deliver information. His goal is to gain leverage on people. Peter was desperate to find Rose and Bala's team, so Jacob offered Peter the location if he stole a specific file from the UN. The leverage was erasing any evidence that Peter did this. Cameras, reports, and such. Peter delivered the file and Jacob provided the information. But now Peter owes him. Despite all the work with the Balas, what Jacob actually wanted was the file from the UN. It has a confession from the former CIA director, Patrick Knox, who is running for president, where he admits to selling KX to Victor Bala. That confession all but guarantees that Knox's opponent, Richard Hagan, will win the presidency. And that information gives Jacob even greater leverage on Hagan, who he had started working with years ago.
Let's not forget who works for whom.
Finally, the fate of Peter. He confessed to Catherine, but Jacob erased the evidence. So Catherine has a better idea. She wants Peter to become a double agent. Without solid evidence to take down Jacob, they need him to call in that favor on Peter, so they can spring the trap. We'll have to wait for Season 3 to see what happens. That's it from TV Garnish.